I'm going to be telling you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, and the what? The truth. So grab a pen and a paper. Matter of fact, grab your mama and your daddy because chances are they going to be helping you pay for this expensive ass apartment. Hey friends, it's your girl Aliyah, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys what it's like living at Alight Fullerton. I'm going to be telling you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, and the what? The truth. So grab a pen and a paper. Matter of fact, grab your mama and your daddy because chances are they going to be helping you pay for this expensive ass apartment. Let's get into it. So your girl has been living here for about a year now, and honestly, I was a little scared at first because before going and doing anything, I like to read the reviews first. And when I was reading up about this place, it was a lot of mixed reviews. Some were saying it was good and clean, and some were saying it was bad and filthy and racist and save yourself the coin and the headache. And so your girl is a Libra. I could pick up on the vibes easily. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go down and check out the place for myself. And when I went down, because they do offer tours, when I went and checked it out, I loved the vibes, and I'm like, you know what, this is a goal for me because being here, I would be really close to State Fullerton. And when I say close, I mean close. Like I can literally look outside my bedroom window right now and see State Fullerton. And I'm thinking to myself right now, like, if that's the case, then why am I always late to class? But you know what? That's a different story for a different time. But anyways, if you look at the website, they give a list of floor plans, and honestly, the website is very accurate. What you see is exactly what you get. They list all the amenities and stuff like that. So check it out. Look to see what will work best for you. What worked for me was the 4x4. What the 4x4 is 4 private bedrooms and 4 private bathrooms. So each person will get their own private bathroom and bedroom. And if you want your bathroom in your bedroom, it's like a $40 or $50 charge. I went ahead and I did that because sometimes your girl likes to walk naked when she get out the shower, okay? So, like I said, you just got to do what works for you and determine what is affordable for you. Don't break your back for no apartment, okay? So, when it comes to trying to afford the apartment, they give you like three options. One option is making 3 times worth of rent, which, let's be honest, who in the hell is doing that? Like, I don't have 3 times worth of rent, but I can guarantee you that I'm gonna get you your money, okay? Period. But to show some pay stubs, yeah, I ain't got that. So that was out. The second one was to have a co-signer on the apartment, which I ain't got that either. I ain't got people behind me that's gonna support me all like that. So that was out. And the third option was to supply 2 months worth of rent, which I went ahead and I did that. So your girl saved up for 2 months and went ahead and just paid the 2 month payment, and I was able to get the apartment. So if you like me, go with option number 3. Also, they have you fill out a questionnaire before moving into the place so that way they can match you to people of similar interests and qualities. Let's talk, y'all. So, with the questionnaire, they ask you like typical questions like, are you a loud person? Are you quiet? Are you a homebody? Or do you like to be out there being a little thoughty, right? So, they also ask you if you're clean or if you're dirty. Now, listen. So it's like it's like clean on one side, dirty on the other side, and then like you move the bar or whatever to determine which one you are. So like I said, I'm a Libra and I'm indecisive. And the thing is, it's like, okay, I'm not like a super clean person, like where I have OCD, like, oh, there's a crumb on the floor, like the whole entire place is dirty. No, I'm not like that. And then I'm also not dirty to where it's like you're going to see 5 bags of trash piled up or dishes piled up in the sink either. So I went ahead and I just moved the cursor over to the middle. And so I got roommates that how can I say this nicely? You know what? They do say pictures is worth 1,000 words, so let's get some photos going. Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Exhibit C. Do you see where I'm going with this? Like, honestly, it doesn't always look like that, I'll be honest, but yeah, after living here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just always mark just super, super clean because being here, yeah, your girl got OCD now. Staff is college students, and honestly, they're really friendly and nice. I never had a problem with staff or any other residents here, so the atmosphere definitely gets a 10 out of 10. Also, the amenities here ain't even going front. The amenities are super nice. There is two pools, which I never been because your girl ain't got no friends. But there's two pools. There's a gym, which it reminds me of like a spa. There's also a weight room. There's a game room. There's a computer lounge, and in the computer lounge they have Apple computers. So super super nice. They keep the building really clean and the lawn as well. But that trash though, honey, we got to get into talking about that trash. The trash here is horrible, not even gonna lie. It's getting a little better. It's getting a little better, but just it makes the parking structure smell like garbage at times. So with the trash situation, that's like honestly, I'll rate it like a 5 out of 10. But speaking of parking structure smelling like trash, we got to talk about the parking structure. Y'all, listen. So, to park, there is a parking structure and it's like 5 floors. And honestly, parking here is horrible. Let's say, for example, your apartment is on the third floor. Expect not to park on the third floor, okay? You may park on the fourth or fifth or even the rooftop, or you might be taking the first floor, having to take the elevator going up to get to the third floor, okay? I used to work at night, and I'm gonna give you guys a little visual. Like all the parking spaces will be full, and I would just be riding around for like a good 10 to 15 minutes praying to God that somebody would just be backing out and I would be able to get that space. Also, be careful when walking the parking structure because these kids out here, they street racing like at 8 a.m. Like, what the heck? Like, y'all can go to the streets and do that. This is a parking structure, not a street race. So be careful when you walk in, and be careful when you hit in them corners too when you driving because people be late and rushing. I'm them people. So literally when you turn them corner, some of these kids, they don't know how to drive, and literally there has been so many accidents here. So please be careful. Don't be a little street racer as well. Like, watch when you turn them corners because it is super dangerous. And speaking of, one more thing that I gotta add to the parking structure is like the stupid freaking wall pole, okay? We'll just say wall, right? Because when I say wall pole, it sounds like I'm saying waffles, which some waffles sound really good right now. But it's like these walls, right? And like literally my car and other people's car, let me give you guys some visuals. Let me paint the picture for you guys. Like literally I was riding around, right? and there was a parking space available, and it was next to a wall. And literally, and I'm left-handed, and if you a lefty, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's kind of hard to like turn right or whatever, but I'm like, I'm not gonna keep riding around. I gotta take this space. So as I was turning in, I heard a skirt, and y'all, like, my car kissed the wall, and I had to back out, and I was still hearing that little screeching noise. Got out my car. The car looked like this. Try to avoid parking next to those walls because it will have your car kissing it every single time, okay? Safety is pretty good. I only fear my safety one time, and I was coming home at night 'cause I told y'all I used to work at night. So, I mean, I was just a little bit scared, but you know what they say, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Say what? So, I mean, if you are somebody that has to come home around midnight, just grab your pepper spray because we pepper spraying folks that try us. You heard? Period. And when it comes to the late night, y'all better expect to hear a party. Like literally, especially at the beginning of the semester, there was a party going on 9 times out of 10. Like literally, people would be partying till like 2, 3 in the morning. And if they weren't doing that, like they would be outside of their apartment having a full-blown conversation. So expect to hear a party. And I'm on the courtyard side. I'm not by the pool side. They say the courtyard side is supposed to be quiet, which if that's quiet, I would hate to hear how loud it is over by the pool side. Y'all listen, we got to get into some stuff real quick, which I may have to lower my voice a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. So one night I was working on a paper, and so the girl whose room is next to mine, she had her boyfriend over, which y'all know where I'm going with this. So it was like at 8:30, and parties, they really don't jump off till like maybe like 10, 11 o'clock. During that particular night, it was actually really quiet. You can hear a pin drop 8:30 at night. So I'm writing my paper, and like literally out of nowhere, this is what I hear. Like I started to hear the bed jumping, I started to hear booty clapping, I started to hear skin on skin contact, I started to hear some Tarzan yells, I started hearing, baby, harder. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, am I really hearing people doing it right now? Like, I felt like I was in a live porno. Like, it was super loud and awkward. And while it was awkward, it's like at the same time, it's like, okay, it's to be expected, right? We college students, our parents ain't here, whatever, whatever. But I started to get annoyed with her because, like, literally her dude would come over like 24/7. Like they would be doing it like 5, 6 times a day, you guys. A day. I started to see her dude in his pajamas. Like it was getting out of control. You would think like his name was on the lease or something. So I got annoyed, and I was like, I really want to like say something to her face. Like, this is like really disrespectful. Like, come on now. And I was telling my grandma about the situation because my Nana is like my best friend, which, hey Nana, I know you watching because I know I'm showing you this video. My Nana was like, girl, you can't tell her when she can't screw her dude. Like, that's her apartment too. You can't tell her, woo woo woo. And I'm just like, Nana, it's the principle. Like, it's about respect. Like, I'm not trying to tell her she can't do it. It's just like, you gotta like calm down with it. And so I was really thinking about what my grandmama said. Although I'm not gonna fully listen because you know I'm hard-headed, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna confront her to her face because I don't want it to be where she's like, oh, I feared for my life because I don't feel safe in my apartment because Aliyah like threaten me that I can't have my boyfriend over and whoop whoop. Like, y'all get what I'm saying, right? You know. If you know, you know. Put that little smirk emoji in the comment section below if you know what I'm talking about. So I didn't want her saying that I threatened her or she feared for her life or anything. So I had sent a text message just saying like, hey, like the walls are super thin. I'm hearing you're a dude. Your dude is over here a lot. Like, calm that on down. Like, here are the times. I mean, we're all grown. I'm not trying to tell you that you can't do it, but like, here are the times that I'm going to be gone. I just will appreciate if you just do it in between the times that I'm not here. And luckily, she was really cool about it. So I stopped hearing noise. Her boyfriend still comes over, but not like how it was in the beginning. It's just, in my opinion, it's like, you know, the walls are thin. You know, you're rooming with other girls. Like, if you want your dude over here like that and y'all want to be kicking it like that, then maybe it's best that you and him get your own place. But you know, I'm not friends with her or nothing. I didn't tell her that, but it's just that's what I was thinking. But when in doubt, if you're going through something like that, just send a text message because you guys do get each other's numbers and stuff. So when in doubt, just send a private message to clear those type of matters up, okay? I just want to get into another quick situation with another roommate because this may happen to you. Listen, there was a roommate here and she was only doing like a semester, and she was washing her clothes and she put her clothes in the dryer, and I guess like a pin had exploded. She had wrote a text message saying like, oh, a pin had exploded in the dryer and it stained the dryer. Now, if you know anything about apartments, the property managers, they're going to make you pay for stuff. So I was like low key really happy that she had put it in writing. And so I made sure to save that text. Closer by the end of the lease, they will send you like, hey, like, you know, the apartment needs to come exactly the way it looked when you first moved in. So knowing that the dryer was stained, which this is how the dryer looked, and it's still looking, I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want them charging me for something that I did not do, because they will probably make all of us pay for it, right? Which I don't want to be paid for something that I did not do. So I made sure to submit those text messages. She had moved out or whatever, but I had made sure to submit those text messages, and I made sure to send the pictures like, this is how the dryer looks. You can see proof that so and so had did it. I do not want you guys holding me financially responsible for something that I did not do. You guys need to charge the responsible parties, or you need to charge the other roommates who did not say anything to you. I, Aliyah Jahira, do not want to be held responsible for something that I did not do. So please make sure you do not charge my black behind. And best believe I put in writing, you need to confirm that you are not going to hold me financially responsible. And the property manager sent me an email back saying, oh yes, Miss Aliyah, like, thank you for showing us. We will not hold you legally responsible. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, because if somebody messes up a area in the messes up something in the common area, please make sure that you take pictures. See if you can get something in writing like, oh girl, did you do this, whatever, or boy, did you do this? Because if they say yes in text messages or whatever, please make sure that you say those receipts, take it to the property manager, because don't be held financially responsible for other people's damages, okay? Don't do that, period. So lastly, I want to get into some things that are absolutely essential for you to have in your apartment. Number one is going to be liquid plumber. You guys, 9 times out of 10, my sink and my tub is like always stopped up. Maybe it's because I get hair down the drain or whatever, but always make sure you have some liquid plumber with you. Number two is going to be, please make sure that you bring a black cart, okay? Taking in groceries can be a pain. I told you guys in the beginning, parking is horrible. So number three, make sure you invest in headphones. I'm telling y'all, because it can get noisy, okay? Number four is going to be, please make sure that you buy a mini fridge for your room. The space here, especially in the 4x4, can be kind of small, especially the kitchen. So there may not be a lot of room. So make sure that you have a mini fridge in your room. And number five, last but not least, and this is the most important thing, which I should have made this number one in my opinion, but please subscribe to your girl's channel, okay? Please subscribe, please like and comment. Tell me what you liked about this video. DM me on Instagram, okay? I love replying to people. Show your girl some love. I always show love to people that show me love back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, smooches.